Hello friends, Josh here again from Curse Breath. I just wanted to make a video and talk about some of the great metal releases that are coming out today. So hopefully some of these you're excited about as well, or are completely new to you. So I'll just get right to it. The first band that I'm going to mention is Esoctrilihum. This band is from France, and it's a solo artist. The album is called Eternity of Shaog or something like that, and this comes to us from i-voidhanger. Esoctrilihum had just released an album last year that was absolutely fantastic, death metal, and it was in my top 25 albums of the year. So for the artist behind this band to have churned out a whole nother album of, from what I can tell so far, music that is equally as good in only a year is very impressive. So definitely check that out. The next band I'm going to talk about is the band Revenge, with the release title strike.smother.dehumanize. This comes from Season of Mist. Revenge is a Canadian band that plays a very particular style of blackened death metal that is just played at a relentless grinding pace. Revenge formed in 2000, and you can really hear Revenge's influences on bands like Pissgrave or Infernal Coil. I love both of those bands. But the source material that you can find in Revenge is just raw and devastating, so definitely check this out. The next band that I'm going to talk about is Cauldron Blackgram, and the album is called Slaver. This comes to us from 20 Bucks Spin, one of my favorite record labels. This band has that wonderful old school death metal sound, but unlike most of the OSDM bands that have put out fantastic records in the last 5 years and gotten a lot of press, Cauldron Blackgram actually, they sound like old school death metal because they are. They formed back in 1996 with members of Mournful Congregation and Denouncement Pyre. So definitely check that out. Pick up the vinyl from 20 Bucks Spin. The next band that I'm going to talk about is Chepang. This band is from Nepal, which is pretty cool. I don't know many metal bands from Nepal. The album is called Chattta. I'm probably mispronouncing that, I'm sorry. Chepang has, I think they formed back in 2016, and they've been slowly building a following in the United States just by playing very fast and technical grindcore. All of their songs are just in and out. They do what they came to do, and then it's on to the next one. So if that's your kind of thing, definitely check them out. The next band that I'm going to talk about is Cosmic Putrefaction. The album is called The Horizons Towards Which Splendour Withers. Very metal sounding album title. This is another fantastic death metal band that is a solo artist. And again, just like with Esoctrilihum, Cosmic Putrefaction released their last album just in 2019. So go back and check out that one, and then, go check out Horizons Towards Which Splendour Withers. Just very good death metal. Reminds me a little bit of Abyssal just because of some of the production in the vocals, the boomy cavernous vocals and drum production and things like that, but it's very good. The next band that I'm going to talk about is called Farrell Light, and the album is Life Vapor. Farrell Light is it's a newer band for me, is in my opinion top tier black metal that sticks very closely to traditional black metal, but occasionally with little flares of black and roll as well. So I thought this release was really fun. So if you're into black metal or black and roll, definitely check that out. The last album that I'm going to talk about is comes from the band Henry Kane, and the album is called Age of the Idiot. This album comes from Transcending Obscurity, which is a great record label as well. Henry Kane is Swedish death metal, which is very obviously given away by the heavy use of the HM2 pedal to create that buzzsaw sound. Also, this is another death metal band that is just one guy. I don't know what's going on this week, but for 3 death metal bands to pop up on my radar, to all have releases in a single day that are very good death metal, and all be solo artists. It's pretty remarkable. But also, the solo artist, the guy's name is not Henry Kane, so I don't know what's going on with that. But this guy was also apparently in Wombbath, which also put out a great record earlier this year, I think back in March, and Ursine. So check those out. But Henry Kane, if you are a fan of the band Rotten Sound, definitely check out Henry Kane. This is a great whole bunch of tracks, and they're all short, sweet, to the point. Also worth mentioning, so those are all the albums that I was going to bring up, but also worth mentioning is there's a bunch of great new singles out this week. The ones that I wanted to highlight are Trash Talk, J Jail, and The Sword. Definitely go check out all of those. You can follow the links to all of these bands' releases in the description of this video. So definitely go check those out, and then tell me if you liked any of these, or if there were any bands that I missed or that you think I should have talked about. Well, I hope you found some bands that you enjoy, and thanks for watching.